Let's welcome Vlad.
Hello all. Thank you very much for coming to this great event. Thank you for organizers for organizing this great event. It's on the very high level. And I'm Vlad Sapozhnikov, CEO and co-founder of project DEEX. We've got a big Telegram channel, so it's QR code. If you use Telegram, please feel free to join it. The topic of my report is related to semi-decentralized ecosystem using BitShares blockchain is the reality of decentralization. Couple words about me as a speaker and about our company. I was graduated from High School Economics in Russia and from London School of Economics, and my experience in traditional financial business is related to payment processing, to electronic top-up, etc. And then I moved to blockchain projects. Here's some information about our team. One of our core advisors is Mr. Yuri Milyukov. He's the first Russian entrepreneur who launched the very first exchange in Russia, and he's our strategic advisor in this business. Recently, DEEX has finished successfully its ICO in the end of February, and we became a winner in ICO battle in Russia, and we are launching our exchange in the end of May. We all know that cryptocurrency assets are decentralized by its nature, and this is nonsense that the majority of them is being traded on centralized exchanges. The nature of digital assets is such that we understand they must be traded only at decentralized exchanges, such as based on BitShares blockchain. And we all know that due to delegated proof of stake, BitShares blockchain is in fact the most fair one and the most decentralized one as compared to Ethereum or Bitcoin, and also the fastest one. That is why we have decided to build our solution on BitShares blockchain. When we were choosing blockchain to launch our exchange, we had actually two ways. One way is quite a long one, is building our own blockchain on Graphene framework. Another way is making BitShares fork, but the problem will be in the lack of liquidity in our system. That is why we decided working together with BitShares community and building BitShares ecosystem together and using native BitShares blockchain and developing our own graphical user interface to it. We think that BitShares blockchain is mainly about cooperation, but not competition. All the web interfaces, which are gateways to BitShares blockchain, if they bring something valuable to the community, they should not be treated as competitors, but rather as partners. And should make mutually beneficial co-integration with other projects on Graphene blockchain. So in our ecosystem, we are going to take all advantages from centralized cryptocurrency exchanges and bring it to the most reliable BitShares blockchain. We all know that the decentralized system based on BitShares have several crucial disadvantages. For example, we all know that there is low liquidity as compared to centralized exchanges, very sophisticated graphical user interface. In fact, typical BitShares exchanges quite sophisticated for normal traders from centralized exchanges. That is why actually not too many traders wish to move from centralized exchanges to decentralized. Then there is lack of tools of technical analysis. For these reasons, we are going to make integrations with TradingView and take instruments for technical analysis, graphics, graphs, etc., indicators from TradingView. Then there is not very precise documentation, not too large community as compared to centralized systems, and not too many applications. I hope that such events and productive co-working here will change the situation dramatically, and we are going to cooperate with as many projects on Graphene as possible. For example, we are going to cooperate with TripWiser to list it soon on our exchange and to perhaps to make a white label of Messenger on this great project. So in our exchange, we are going to build a user-friendly interface which will be similar and familiar for traders from centralized exchanges. Then, as we all know, there are not too many tokens traded at BitShares exchanges. We are going to make a gateway for token-to-token transactions. At the moment, we prepared a gateway for ERC20 tokens. So all projects on Ethereum and ICOs on Ethereum will be traded at our exchange. Then we are going to connect as many altcoins as possible, both mainstream ones and small local projects. Also, our platform will be used as a crowdfunding platform, and this summer several ICOs will be launched on this platform and will bring more liquidity to the system. We all know that BitShares blockchain provides instruments, reliable instruments for making your own digital assets, but actually the documentation for this is not very precise, and we are going to make some kind of crowdfunding wizard where anyone who is going to create its own asset can make it in 2 clicks of the mouse, not reading too many sophisticated documentation. Also, we have got already working project. As I mentioned in the beginning, my background is related to electronic tap processing system. So we got a project of running cryptocurrency ATMs where cryptocurrency can be exchanged for fiat currencies, and in some countries where this is a legal business, our partners have already launched such ATMs. Also, as I mentioned, among our advisors and among our team are people from traditional financial services, traders, investors. So we are going to build a transparent blockchain investment fund. Today there are lots of cryptocurrency funds, but in fact their deals are not cannot be audited, and in fact they look like Ponzi schemes. And here, if you build your cryptocurrency fund on BigShares blockchain, all deals will be transparent, and the community will choose traders with the best results, vote for them, and choose better traders for new periods of running investment portfolios. So, as I mentioned, we have successfully finished the ICO within 3 months, collected some finances to develop this ecosystem, and we made a registration of users via our faucet, via our investment dashboard, and within a month around 12,000 users are already registered via our faucet, and they will all be traders in the BigShares ecosystem. So it will bring lots of liquidity, I guess. At the moment, we are done with backend. We are making stress tests, simulations, etc. Working with security issues, and made gateways with the main coins, such as Bitcoin and all Bitcoin forks, then Ethereum, ERC20 tokens, and certainly all native Graphene assets. And now we are working on our user-friendly interface. So here is one of the screens. Our markets will be collected, will be split into several types. For example, BTS-like markets, markets for anonymous coins such as Dash, Monero, Zcash, markets for Ethereum, market for FunkTech, then market for stable coins such as gold coins and fiat currencies such as USDT or BTUSD. Software for cryptocurrency ATMs is also ready, and we can provide it for all partners who are interested to operate cryptocurrency ATMs free of charge for some modest processing fee. Also, we have now prepared the beta version of our mobile application. I hope for productive working after our report, and perhaps if someone is interested to test it, we can show how it looks like, how it works. At the moment, application provides opportunity to work with investor dashboard of our system and to register account in BitShares and to make token transfers within it. And I think in the end of summer we will launch a fully production version, and trading opportunities via mobile application will be possible as well. So what is next we are going to do? First of all, we will finish system core, which will be the exchange. Then we will launch ICO platform in the form of a wizard, and we'll run several ITOs within the summer. And another thing we are trying to work on, and here I hope we will find professionals who can help us in this, is trying to create truly decentralized gateways. As we all know, this is the narrow point of decentralized exchanges upon BitShares. All the gates are in fact centralized. So the system is in fact semi-decentralized because there is the risk of the third party. At the moment we've got a theoretical solution how to do that. I hope we will be able to make it in practice soon. So once again, here's our Telegram chat, our Telegram channel. Please feel free to join it and to get all the necessary information there. I hope for productive co-working today and tomorrow. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, I will be ready to answer them here or anywhere else. Thank you.